Welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, and you're going to want to stay tuned for today's show. We've got the Guilty Cafe joining us, and we're talking baked goods with a classic. Clausen's Bakery is joining us, and then we're headed to the Cheese Factory, and they've got some outstanding dishes they're going to prepare for us. It's all on your guide to the best restaurants in town, so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to go coming up on the Restaurant Show. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. We've got a special treat, and I think I mean that quite literally. Dessert, best course of the day in my opinion. We're going to be chatting with a fabulous baker who has made the decision to open her own cafe, and I'm excited to give you a little bit of a preview. This is Michelle Felder with Guilty Cafe, going to be opening very soon in Waunakee. Glad to have you today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so we're talking cupcakes. Everybody loves a good cupcake, right?
Right.
So you're going to give us a little bit of kind of inside scoop on how some of these are prepared. So talk to us about the kinds of cupcakes that you have here today.
So this one is lemon raspberry, and then this one's going to be salted caramel chocolate.
Oh my gosh. Wow, chocolate lovers, that's a great one. And who doesn't love a good, that's a great like summer cupcake,
Right.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, so what filling do you use in the cupcakes? How do you even do
So
that?
this one is a raspberry filling.
Okay.
It's
We get
pretty-
to see how you actually
Yeah.
fill it.
So you take
Oh.
the core out, and this is
Okay.
my husband's favorite part, is this little,
Oh, you get to eat the
this
waste.
little guy. He's like, don't waste that.
That's cute, the little nub.
So
That's
you take
fun.
that out,
Okay.
and then you have your filling that you use. Put a little in there. I
Perfect.
mean, you can put as much as you want in there, I guess.
I love the little gadgets that they have come up with for filling. That's cute. You just punch your little fill hole in and go to work.
If you didn't have something like that, you could always use like a knife or something.
Sure.
you know.
Yeah. I like your fancy tools.
And then you go ahead and top it with some nice lemon frosting.
Awesome. Oh, it's a lemon frosting.
And then it's all about presentation because people eat with their eyes first. So
Isn't that true? You do. I know. I was already eyeing these finished ones up as you were going.
and then a little.
Cute. It's so cute. Oh, I love it. It's beautiful too. Perfect. Okay, I'll give it a taste test for you.
Sure.
For the good of the show, you know, I always say.
And the next one doesn't have any filling in it.
Okay.
So.
But you can actually do you do other fillings, or is this,
Yeah.
what are some of the favorites you think?
There's a lot that I can do. I use a lot of fruits in them, like strawberries, blueberries, but also mix it with different extracts, like lemon or almond. But also you can use different herbs like mint or basil is another one you can do too. Like
Gotcha.
strawberry basil, strawberry mint.
This is really good, by the way.
Thank you.
I haven't tried all those other ones, but this is awesome. I love the lemon frosting.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, cool. So there's options, but of course there's chocolate lovers out there. So don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. We're gonna do a little topping. Okay, and now tell me again, this is salted chocolate? Salted
Yes.
caramel?
So there's going to be a chocolate base, and then there's going to be a little bit of caramel mixed in with a vanilla frosting and a little bit of salt, a little bit. And then we're going to top it with a little bit of homemade caramel sauce too
Okay.
for
It's hard for me to
presentation.
even think about that. This one's so good, but we'll move on. So that's great, okay. And now you can actually, are these available for order right now, or how do you,
Yes,
how's that gonna work?
correct.
Okay,
So everything is available on my website. You can email me directly to my my emails on there as well.
Okay.
Or there's an order form on
try
there
the
too.
chocolate.
And all my flavors
So
are
pretty.
listed on the website as well.
awesome. Look at how messy I get. It's all worth it though, it's delicious mess. Now, you are actually gonna be opening the cafe pretty soon too,
Correct,
right?
yeah.
When, do you have a kind of a target date? Those things are so hard, right?
Right,
When you're
right.
trying to open a brand new business.
You always have like a set date,
Mm.
and then it always gets pushed back. So hopefully the middle of
Incredible.
August for sure.
Wow, okay, soon.
Yeah.
And Waunakee, what a great spot for that. Okay, so when you're opening, hopefully mid-August,
Right.
I think you're gonna do maybe a couple little promotions or something for folks.
Right.
Kind of share some of those with us.
So the flavors that I have today too, if you see them in the cafe, they'll actually be half off for when we open. These particular flavors too. This one is going to be a promotion because it's actually one of my mom's favorite cupcakes that
cute.
she makes for me,
Yeah.
or that I make for her, and she's like a big cheerleader of
Why not? Look
my
at
whole
the inside
business.
of that. How cute is the inside? I love those filled cupcakes. I'll show both insides because these are my half-eaten. These are not the ones that'll be promotions, probably. Half off the half-eaten cup. No. Just kidding. No, that's cute that you're going to have a promotion for opening, and both of these are awesome. So a testament to your baking skills.
Thank you.
It's got to be a labor of love to open your own business and put that much effort and energy into something like that. What kind of made you inspired to do this?
Well, I always loved baking. My grandma did a lot of baking, and she let me help her later on, not really early on. She probably didn't trust me, maybe. But yeah, just creating something and then getting to see like someone like you just enjoy it has always been something I really like to do.
Well, I thoroughly love eating. A lot of us do, right? But these are so good, and it just, you can tell it's just real food, real ingredients, you know, kind of that homemade baking, and just back to the basics, I think is something that we miss out on a lot in this day and time. So I'm so glad to see that you're doing that and bringing that to the forefront in a cafe. And now, is there going to be anything, is it strictly cupcakes? Is that kind of your plan? Okay.
We'll have cupcakes, we'll have scones, muffins, you know, any kind of dessert your little heart desires. I'll make it for you.
Great. Well, we'll have you back and you can make them for us here on the show. Selfishly, we'll show them off for you, right? So that's wonderful. And then I want to share where you're going to be. So Century Avenue is the location.
Correct.
And what kind of hours are you planning on holding?
We're going for 6:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., but we might stretch it to 6 p.m. But we're going to play it by ear to
see where it goes.
Where the traffic is.
So nice and early, so people can come in and have scones and do the breakfast
and some coffee too.
And coffee. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, this has been a pleasure. We're going to have to head to break so that I can finish my cupcakes off air. But lovely chatting with you, Michelle. I'm so proud of you and excited for you to open your business, and truly a labor of love, and a love that you can enjoy at home. So you can kind of order in advance right now or wait until Guilty Cafe is open on Century Avenue in Wanakee. That's it for us for now. We'll be right back with more Restaurant Show coming up after the break. After the break, we're checking in with a classic. Clausen's European Bakery is joining us next.
And my son is going to be attending starting in March at the Culinary Institute.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
it just runs in your blood, it sounds
It does. It's in our blood.
Okay, well, very cool. So I'm curious to know, and I think some of our viewers might be as well, the official name for your bakery is Clausen European Bakery. So what makes it European specifically?
What makes it European is, number one, the ingredients you use. Almond paste, fresh butter, different types of flour, dark rise, light rise, medium rise, whole grain flour, a lot of seeds, fresh eggs, and then you take those ingredients and you convert them into, well, you actually make something. You don't use mixes for the product, which a lot of places do use mixes.
Sure.
And you make crusty breads and good creamy cakes and torts and fresh cookies, and it's the ingredients as well as the end result.
So fresh
Yes.
is kind of what I'm hearing here.
Yes.
So, well, fantastic. So let's jump into it here. What do we have? You brought some cookies and you brought some tiramisu. Let's start with the cookies. So what do we have here?
These are our home-style cookies, and right now we have a special going on. It goes on all month, and it's 2-for-1 home-style cookies. What we're trying to do with that is, one, we're using it as a springboard to develop new product lines for the fall season, and also to get customers more interested and more aware of our cookies. We use AA Wisconsin butter. We use fresh eggs. We use local chocolate made by Clausen Quality Chocolate. That's now a separate company. But the chocolate's made in Madison.
Did that used to be part of your company?
Now that was a company my dad and my uncle started, and then sold it off.
But you still have that relationship with
We
each
do,
other. That's
yes.
great. That's
We
great.
use their product, and we also bake for them for some of the bakery shows. So
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. Now let's talk a little bit about this tiramisu, because I'm really curious to know. I've never actually made it myself. I've had it before. It's delicious. But what's the process for making tiramisu, especially if you want it to turn out right?
Well, the process, again, and that's what European baking is about, is simple ingredients. No mixes, no garbage. We have a saying at work, garbage in, garbage out.
That's true.
So we use fresh eggs. So if you wanted to make a portion of this, which I made last night, a portion at
Okay.
home because
Okay.
I wanted some. You use 1 fresh egg.
Okay.
You separate it, yolk from white.
Okay.
Then you use 100 grams of sugar.
Okay.
You whip up the egg yolk
Okay.
by hand. Then you whip up the egg white by hand.
Okay.
Then you put in 100 grams of mascarpone cheese,
Okay.
and you gently mix that.
Okay.
It gets fluffy. Then you take ladyfingers, or in this case, you can take yellow cake,
Okay.
like a Genoa cake, or just yellow cake, any kind you want. And you brush it with just a dark brewed cold coffee.
Wow.
You just
really?
brush it.
Just
Now-
like you brew a pot of coffee and then
You let it
it's-
get cold.
Let it get
yes.
cold. Okay. Wow.
And then, like with the lady fingers, what I did last night is I dipped them both sides in, and then I took a little bowl and you line the bowl with it, put on a nice spoon of the cream,
Okay.
and then another layer of lady fingers, coffee,
Sure.
another layer of cream. And if you have a tall glass or a tall bowl, you just keep layering it.
Wow. Okay.
If you don't, you're done.
So you just put it right
then-
in the glass or the bowl.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I put mine in a wine glass
Wow.
last night.
Wow.
So it looked cool. So you just have the layers which you've built.
Tiramisu for one.
That's
Speaking
what
of
it was.
one,
Yeah.
this one wants to try some of your tiramisu. Could you do us the honors?
Yes,
and,
I can.
And cut a slice, and we can see what it
Yeah.
looks like on the
have to
inside.
move the little-
Is that edible? by
It
the way?
is. It's chocolate.
Wow. Okay. That is cool. All right, so we're cutting into the tiramisu here. Now you had some training, like you.
I did.
You actually are trained in the German tradition of
Yes.
baking. So how long did that take? I mean, were you in Germany for a number of years, a number of months, or how does that all work?
I went to pastry school in Cologne, Germany
Wow.
for, okay, this is the tricky part. Not
Look at
making it, serving it.
Look at that.
There we go.
All right.
For 4 years.
Wow. All right.
And I learned it was on the job training,
yeah.
and
That's legit though. I mean,
it
you're-
is legit. Yeah, on the job training with once a week we went to school. So school
Okay.
we learned business, numbers,
Sure.
politics,
Okay.
and
I'm gonna take a
just-
taste of this. Oh, I love the coffee in there. That is really
that
good.
one probably has a little bit of brandy in it too. The one at home I didn't use
I'll
brandy.
have another piece then.
But I
here.
had a glass of wine with it, and it was delicious.
You don't know if the brandy or the wine ended up in there, in other words? No, I'm just kidding.
No, oh, I didn't. No, I did not. I didn't have brandy at home.
Okay, got it.
Did have
got it.
wine though.
Well, Michelle, thank you for bringing in all this good stuff. I'm going to try a cookie next. Unfortunately, we're out of time already. Can
Okay.
you realize that? Wow.
Wow.
Michelle Clausen from Clausen European Bakery, thank you so much for joining us. And don't go away,
Thank
there's
you.
more restaurant show coming up after the break.
When we return, we're checking in with a great Wisconsin Dells restaurant. The Cheese Factory is next.
Welcome back to the restaurant show. You know, nothing says summer like, you guessed it, potato salad. And we have two very special guests here to give their take on potato salad. This is Sage and Trish from the Cheese Factory restaurant up in the Dells. How are you, gals?
We're great. How are you?
I'm excited because I love potato salad. I kind of consider myself a connoisseur. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you guys do potato salad at the Cheese Factory. But first we need to fry some things up, I think.
Well, we also brought some plant-based fish and chicken fingers, as we call them.
Okay.
So while Trish is getting those in the pan, we're going to start with our organic russet potatoes,
Okay.
which we've cooked and skinned.
Okay. You
And-
grow these in your backyard?
Yes.
Okay.
How did you know?
Good guess, I guess.
Good guess. And to this bowl of already cooked and skinned organic potatoes,
Okay.
we're going to add some green onions, or
Okay.
scallions as they're also known.
Sure.
And then we're going to add some diced celery.
All right.
There you go.
It looks like you're just kind of ad-libbing how much you're putting in.
Well, I
whatever
am
looks
for the
good.
show.
Okay, so you follow a more strict recipe when you're
Well,
making this in the
sometimes
restaurant.
yes and sometimes no.
Okay,
It kind
all
of
right.
depends.
Yeah, makes it more exciting that way.
Yes, it does. It does indeed. So where was I?
I'm getting you off track. Okay, I'll see you later.
No, that's okay. Come on back. Come on, we need you.
Okay.
So here we have potatoes, green onions, and celery. And then here we have our mayonnaise dressing, plant-based vegan mayonnaise dressing to which we've added all kinds of fresh herbs, including fresh parsley, fresh cilantro, fresh basil, garlic, a little mustard, a little horseradish. It's very, very tasty.
Nice.
So we're going to add a bunch. It's all in our cookbook, by the way. We have a cookbook, if you can. Here it is, right there.
There
our
it is.
cookbook,
There's the cookbook.
Available at the restaurant as well as on Amazon.
All right.
And so we've added our mayo, and now we're going to toss potato salad. And at the Cheese Factory, we serve this potato salad with a lot of different quote-unquote meaty kinds of items.
Sure.
We have a classic fish sandwich here.
Okay.
The fish sticks are made, of course, from soy, all plant-based. Here we have what we call Frank's Wiener, pun intended, which we also serve with sauerkraut in a nice toasted bun with some of our homemade potato salad. Here we have the little chicken finger appetizer with some tartar sauce and carrot slaw. And then we have our classic burger also, which can be served with our potato salad.
All right.
So now, what we're going to show you is another way that you can, at home, use the potato salad. We can do a surf and turf using our fish and our chicken, which we have frying in the pan. I'm going to set this bowl aside, and then we'll start with a plate.
Okay.
We're getting a good shot of this, you guys. And we're going to put some greens on the plate.
I'm going to move this.
I think actually this would be better over here.
Okay.
We're going to get some fresh.
Good there.
Can you see it, or is that in your way?
Okay. We can always tilt it up when you're done.
Okay.
Too, so.
All right, great. Get that over there, Trishy. Yep. So we'll start with a nice plate of fresh greens, and we're going to dress the greens with our house dressing, which is a nice herbal vinaigrette.
Okay.
And then we're going to go with a nice scoop of potato salad in the center,
Oh yeah.
just like that. And do a little more. And Trishy, let's have some of those chicken. We'll have some of those chicken fingers and fish sticks, which we can place all around with some tomatoes and cubes. There we go. You can just put them in the pan.
I'm just
and I'll just place
mesmerized
them
by
on.
this food. I don't know if you can tell that, but I can't get my eyes
You
off
look
it.
mesmerized.
It's just beautiful.
So you can just do a little kind of number like this.
Sure.
Of chicken and fish all around. There, that's good, Trish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
we're
a little
looking
flour
good.
or
It's a little
sun.
flour, and then we can just do some cucumbers and tomatoes. And you can do this at home. It's real easy to do. The point is that we like to encourage our customers to experiment at home with more plant-based foods. And some of these chicken and fish and burgers and frankfurters, they're all readily available at most supermarkets these days in the frozen section or in the refrigerated section. And if you give them a try, you'll see they're quite delicious.
Is this all ready?
And they're they're very affordable. Yeah.
That. It's beautiful.
And
It's just something that you can do at home, and why not? Why not try
exactly
cooking with more plant-based
You might find
products?
that you actually really like it, and it's very healthy, really good for you.
And that's really how people react typically when they come to your restaurant, is they often can't believe that it's vegan.
Yes.
Because it just tastes so good.
Yes,
It's so close.
that's the key. It has to taste good, because if it doesn't taste good, nobody's going to want it,
exactly.
regardless of what it is.
Exactly. May I try some of the potato salad?
That's why it's there.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try Cheese Factory potato salad.
Potato salad made with plant-based mayonnaise and organic potatoes.
Mmm.
Do you like it? It's good, huh?
I'm having another bite here.
Yep. Well, save some room, because we got to have you taste the cherry pie. This week we're going to have you actually taste the pie rather than taste the pie from the plate.
Rather than the pie taste me.
Yeah,
in other
exactly.
words. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
So we're done with that,
Okay.
and now we brought the cherry pie for
Okay, you
dessert.
brought the cherry pie.
And we normally serve the cherry pie warm with a little coconut custard.
Is this really how big of a slice?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just for you.
You just
It's just for you.
You know me
Justin.
too well. You know me too well. Okay, so this is cherry pie.
Yeah, why don't
and
you
now,
put a little bit of that coconut custard right on there.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And then you can have a little of the cherry. The cherry, it's a triple blend cherry. We have tart cherries, sweet cherries,
Oh, okay.
and with the coconut custard, it's a nice combination in your mouth. Isn't it tasty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the coconut custard certainly brings back some memories. From about a month ago, I don't know. Well, if you are in the mood to try just good food, whether you're vegan or not vegan, head to the cheese factory in Wisconsin Dells. And real quick, you're moving to Baraboo, and when is that?
We're moving to Baraboo sometime in the fall. We don't know yet. We hope to be open by Thanksgiving, but if you check out our website, all the information will be on the website.
All right, Sage.
Thank you, everybody.
Sage and Trish, thank you so much for joining us. And don't go away, there's more Restaurant
Bye,
Show
guys.
coming up after the break.
Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us for all these great local dishes. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, reminding you that life is too short to eat average.